Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, bringing you another Star Citizen video. Today's video is going to be all about armor. So, why armor? What kind of armor? Where do you get armor? How do you wear armor? We're going to try to answer as many of those questions as possible in this brief little video. So, as you know, I don't do super in-depth videos usually. Sometimes I will, but most of the time it's somewhat brief, just so we can kind of go through the basics for everybody and you don't get bogged down by the minutia. So right now you can see the armor that I'm wearing. I'm wearing a full set of heavy armor. This is ADP armor on the chest, arms, and legs, and a Bayor helmet. As you'll see by pressing F1 and then going to the equipment manager icon, you can look at your armor, but the first stage of armor is actually your undersuit. So this undersuit usually will provide you about 10% damage reduction, and take these damage reductions with a grain of salt. Physicalization of armor and stuff is not really in the game yet. They're using like a hit point type system at the moment, but in the future the damage reduction will be, you know, it will come into play when they physicalize everything. You'll be able to see bullet holes and everything else, burn marks, that sort of thing. So I usually use the stone skin undersuit. They have a couple different versions. The TCS4 undersuit's pretty good too. Right now, since I kind of want to keep it dark, I'm just going to use the regular stone skin. As you can see, I use the Baylor HCH helmet. That's the dark red one. I have on the black one. You can buy these helmets and armor suits and just armor pieces, you know, all over the Stanton system right now. Almost every place you go to will have some sort of armorer. Someplace you can buy sets of armor, but not all the places. Some rest and relax stations will not have that. They'll just have an arms dealer where you can buy weapons. Some of these helmets and armor pieces were subscriber flare, so you would only be able to get them if you were to subscribe or purchase, like some of the Cadillo helmets. You could only get if you're a subscriber and you purchased it. So they gave you several as a subscriber gift or perk. And then they also offered some available for like $5. So if you become a subscriber, you can buy those. You can probably buy them on the gray market. I don't necessarily advise you go that way. You want to get credit for your purchases, so I would buy it in game somehow. But there are many different types of helmets. Some of them are cooler than others, and they all have different ratings. As you can see, these two helmets have a 40% rating, a 40% damage reduction. They are considered heavy armor. Heavy armor will slow you down. As you can see, this Morningstar helmet is 30%. It's a medium armor, and it gives you a little description about the maker. Then you also have Death's Head helmet. They have some really cool looking helmets and stuff in the game. I know there's more coming down the pipe. Actually, my favorite is the Butcher helmet, which I'll show you here in just a second. Yeah, there it is. It's a cow helmet. It gives you 30% damage reduction. Really cool, kind of thematic with my org Texas. I'd like to be able to wear these for everybody, but I'm not sure it's going to look that great with the armor sets we pick out. So as I was saying, you go to the torso section here in the equipment manager, and you can see what kinds of armor I have purchased. Some are 20% and considered 20% damage reduction and considered light armor. They have different storage values as well. You can store different amounts of like ore that you would mine or things you would pick up on different planets, depending on the type of armor you are wearing. Some are 10, some are 20, some like the rucksack, that's 60. That is built for miners. If you're gonna mine, first person mine, that's the one you want. You can carry a lot more than like on a standard suit. Like on mine, I can only carry 20. So, I mean, that's a huge difference. You know, that's triple what I can carry if you were to use a rucksack over like one of the heavy armors. Heavy armors do provide you better protection, obviously. And in the game right now, it's giving you just a few more hit points, so you can take a few more hits before it kills you, which can be pivotal because you may be able to get off a med pin in time with the heavy armor, whereas with light armor, you may not be able to get that med pin off before you die. So just keep that in mind. You also have the arms and the legs as well. Same thing. Armor comes in 20, 30, and 40% damage reduction. That's light, medium, and heavy armors. They come in all styles and colors. Right now I'm wearing the all black. You can get them in the woodland color, which is kind of like a OD green. You can get them in like grays and blacks and yellows and blues and purples, oranges. They literally have a bunch of different colors. Like they say seafoam green, so a lot of different colors. Where do you go to get this armor, and how much does it cost? Well, right now I am on Bikini Point, which is above ArcCorp, above Area 18. So I'm orbiting ArcCorp in this space station, and it just happens to have an Armour Shop, which I'm going to take you to it from the Habs. So we're getting out of the easy hab here. This is where you would wake up if you spawned at Bikini Point. Oop, little glitch there. It's alright. We'll keep on trucking. So over here is the Armour Shop, and you can kind of look at the different armor sets on the mannequins here, and you can actually go over and try on the armor set. Look a little closer. And you can buy or try on suit. So you try on the suit, you turn around and look at it. It looks like it's kind of mixed our suits, but that's okay. It gives you an option to exit, or you could turn around and look at all parts of the suit. And there's more mannequins over here, and then there's terminals over here where you can purchase anything and everything that they have in their stores. So as soon as it pulls up, I can show you that. So we've got the undersuits again. They have a lot of different colors for the undersuits and different styles. They're pretty much going to give you the same kind of protection right now. I hope they change some of that in the future. Then you can go to armor, and it starts with arms, and you can look at the different colors, the different styles. If you click on it, it'll show up over here in this middle column and tell you what the damage reduction is. It'll give you a description. I'm sorry, in the middle column gives you the picture, and the right column it gives you all that other information. So you can kind of see what the armor looks like a little closer than that little bitty thumbnail, so to speak. So you got all sorts of different colors and whatnot. Sometimes it can be difficult to get a matching set all in one place. You may have to go to several different places to get a matching set of color. Like if you wanted all ADP black, or in this case, let's look for the ADP gold, which they're just calling it like the core stuff. But you can't get it all in one place. Looks like I can get the helmet here and the torso probably, but I won't be able to get the arms and the legs here. I think I can get those at Port Olisar. So if I wanted the gold heavy armor, I would have to go to Bikini Point and Port Olisar to be able to do that. You can see the pricing there as well. The light armor is of course going to be lower cost because it's less material. Medium armor is right there in the medium, and in the middle ground cost, and then the heavy armors are going to cost a lot more, like the ADP core. You're looking at over 4,000 AUEC. So you better have done a few missions to be able to afford this armor. So we're going to go ahead and buy that one because I kind of like the gold. It looks pretty neat. It looks kind of like the executive stuff that you would get in Concierge. And they have the lighter armor in gold as well. So that's pretty neat that you can get it in just about any size and any, I guess, type of armor here. So the legs, they don't have them in the legs. I'm going to go and look real quick again. I know you can get that at Port Olisar, so I may have to make a special trip to Port Olisar to get to finish off matching this set. Yeah, no legs there. I think I'm looking for the light too, but I don't see. That's kind of close, but it's not really. So we're not gonna waste the money on that. I spent a lot of money on armor recently because we're trying to come up with an armor set that fits our org, kind of like a dress set and then like a field set. So one that we'll use in the field and one that we'll use as our dress uniform. And I really like this gold accent. I'm gonna go ahead and get the gold helmet too. Sometimes the shops will take a little bit longer than they should to process the order. But just be patient. It'll either error out or it'll process it. If it errors out, just go to a different tab and come back and click on the correct one. And it looks like that transaction was successful, so I didn't have to worry about it erroring out, thankfully. Been a lot of bugs in this patch. I know they've got a patch on the PTU right now that should fix some of the bugs. There was a big PR nightmare. Evidently the writers of The Expanse, one of them is a Star Citizen player, or at least was trying to be, and he installed it on his laptop, and there was a bug that would cause the camera to automatically come on for FOIP, face over IP, and he got a little upset that that happened without his permission, which, you know, that's a privacy issue, very understandable. And so when he posted on Twitter, CIG ended up writing him back and letting him know, you know, hey, it's a bug, it's an issue, we're fixing it in a patch really soon, and you know, we're sorry, you know, but it only captures information for face over IP and nothing else, and deletes that information when it does. So, or after it uses it. So little bugs that are causing some issues. Hopefully the writers of The Expanse will come back and play. I know they said something about they're not prepared to spend time on an alpha just yet, so it's cool that they're interested in the game. But guys, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the comments section. If there's anything you want to see in the future, please let me know in the comments as well. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon to let you know when I do new videos. And guys, I really appreciate all the interest in my videos lately. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.